Hello and welcome back to Everybody Loves Raiken. When last we left off, the party had finally started to really get into a rhythm with this monster comprised of shifting immunities, tentacles, and brain puppies. I believe the last interesting thing that happened was that Yukikaze had come under attack by two of the brain puppies, and Laramendes had gone to protect him by putting them in timeout, by separating them with a wall of force, which, when it came finally time for their turn, turned out not to be the best plan, since they seemed, to everybody else in the party, they seemed stymied by this wall, but Yukikaze is aware that his mind was still under attack even through the wall of force.
Educational.
And he could not return fire. The party has seen the eyeball-filled eldritch horror amorphous blob shift through about a dozen different colors at this point, and on the last time they managed to strike a weakness or the eyeball, it shifted to purple, and as I know it, the party is still trying to figure out what purple means. But they figured out many of the other colors and have been able to communicate to one another when they're close enough what type of attack to use. Aside from that, a few more people have been hit with the wild magic burst when they try to use particular spells against this creature. So we'll see if that continues on. And if that becomes particularly deadly. So I believe that we left off last time just after I had finished the bad guy's turn, who were bottom of the order. So we'll be starting round 9 with Vendar.
Oh. I had no idea what purple is.
It's a color mixed red and blue.
Yeah.
Remember...
It's that thing our eyes come up with when there's no color.
Well, you can always prepare another action for if it changes to your desired color, or you could try shooting it in the eye and forcing it.
Good, but I think I will go diagonal south towards the stalactite.
Okay, 30 feet.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
go. So then I'll double move to get on the corner there, just on the left side of it.
Okay. About 20 feet, so you have 10 feet left.
And then I will prepare to shoot the blob if it turns green.
If it turns green, okay. Then it becomes Yukikaze's turn. You find yourself pressed between this invisible wall and the blob of a creature behind you, Yukikaze.
Like, I can recognize Laramus' casting of the walls, right?
I mean, you know that there was not an invisible wall pressing you against the creature before.
Yeah, but with my perception and being right there in battle, would I have seen...
I mean, you were pushed by it, just ever so slightly. And you saw that they were pushed by it ever so slightly to make sure that they were on the other side of it.
Oh, you are really fucking far away. Never mind, okay.
Yeah, let's see here. He is illuminated, however, because he has ash. What's your passive perception?
10.
I mean, it's possible. You know he's been over there waving his arms and incanting things and causing stuff to happen. It's possible this is from him.
Alright, well, I'm gonna say out loud, these fuckers are behind an invisible force field, they're trying to fuck with my mind! And then I'll bust it out. I'm gonna try to get away.
Alright, which direction are you going? Left or right?
Right.
Alright, and where do you want to go? 25 feet will put you right next to your buddy Raiken.
yes. Let's do that.
Alright, you're going to cozy up to Raiken. As you run away from these creatures, you will notice that both of them attempt to make attacks of opportunity at you and crash into an invisible barrier.
Okay, yes. That is a plus. Alright, and I'll get over there. I'll be like, oh, shaking my head. Oh. And, can't tell if I can attack this thing or not.
Yeah. It's adjacent to you.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna swing. I know that it changes. So I'll swing with each weapon once, and then that's all I really can do, because it's gonna change resistances.
Okay. Do you want to aim for the eye or just for the body? Again, in the light that ash is generating, you can see that its flesh looks a metallic purple.
Metallic purple. Okay. I'll have. Alright. It doesn't really take a lot to hit the body, so.
It's easy to hit the body. The eye is much harder because it's zipping around.
18 to hit the body.
18 to hit the body will hit. With your magical
Slashing.
Hideo. Yes. With Hideo, just as normal, it seems to absorb and deflect Hideo. Unaffected.
Damn. Alright, now for the magical piercings. 19.
Okay, 19 also against the body will hit, but again, it seems to absorb the impact and thrust the weapon back at you.
Freaking hell! Alright. That will conclude my turn.
Alright. Then, after Yukikaze, it is Cyrus.
I would like to move 2 squares north.
Alright. Going to make an attack of opportunity at you. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
It will hit a duplicate.
Okay. Duplicate takes 10 damage.
Alright, duplicate's dead.
The duplicate looks at you with an expression of sheer agony as it poops.
A betrayal.
How could you?
Alright.
You said it died, but was it ever alive?
No. Alright. So I'm not a fan of purple. That's what I think it is, and I don't think anyone else is a fan of purple. So I'm gonna just try and Eldritch Blast the eye and have the most chances to cycle it to something else. 23.
23! Pecking on the surface. The Eldritch Blast bolt strikes into the side of the creature, just trailing after the eye as it zips across, zigzagging its way through the sea of other eyes in front of you.
Alright, 24.
Same thing. Closer this time, though.
By about 1.
1 eye length closer.
14.
Again, you're going to hit the flesh, but no eye, and all of the force damage you deal seems to pock the creature and then get expelled in a shower of sparkles.
Alright, then I could try again, but I don't think I will. I'm going to take a bonus action and break down a first level spell slot into 2 sorcery points.
I'm gonna call you Lord of Sparkles.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Leah.
Oh, I will shout this to Yukikaze and Raiken. Be careful, haste is running out.
Trying to get my mic in a position that is comfortable and also let me see everything. Okay, let's see. Big angry blob. Where am I? I'm down there.
Yeah, you're all the way down in the corner.
Purple. Or has it shifted?
No, still purple.
Still purple.
Still purple.
Still perps.
Hmm.
Any idea what that could be?
No. I do not. And I don't think it's anything I have like I'm capable of doing at it. Oh yeah, okay. I was trying to remember what I did last time, and now I remember I was just holding off. I could try and aim for the eye, I guess, but then it doesn't do anything if besides just rotate it.
Could rotate it to a damage type you know.
There's very few damage types I know.
Could rotate it to a damage type somebody else knows.
Yeah, I guess that's a good one. I'm gonna try and rotate it.
Okay. What are you casting?
Eldritch Blast, of course.
Okay.
Who are you asking?
Mm.
I'm a warlock. What else do I do?
Sometimes hex.
True, but I don't think hex will. Could use hex. I still have. Nah, I'm gonna save my spell slots.
Okay. How many do you have left? 2, 3, or 2, or 1?
2. That is 20, not natural.
Okay, so 20 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one's going to strike into the side of the creature, and as I described for Cyrus, you see your bolt absorbed by its bulbous flesh and then expelled as a shower of sparkles.
And that is as expected. I'm gonna keep trying.
Okay. 2 more.
24.
24, same thing.
Natural 20.
A natural 20. All right, you hit it. You're going to...
That's the waste of natural 20 damage.
Your bolt strikes it in the eye, and it groans, and you see its form like what you can see through the end of the cave around this corner that you're hiding. You can see it kind of like spaz out and create these tentacles that reach out, curl, and then shrivel back into itself. And it shifts Killa.
Come on, green.
Come on, green.
I don't think I could hit the eye more centered.
you perfectly, just the sparkling bolt nailed it right in the middle of the pupil. And for a bare moment, it looked like you disintegrated the eyeball, and then you saw it zipping away again, blinking tears.
The eye pops out of it and then just lands in a different part of the flesh and then continues spinning.
Boy, I have to scroll so far down. Okay. It shifts to a reflective black, or a light-absorbing black.
I'm writing for
That's something I might... Yeah, that's something I might be able to do something on.
Alright. Movement, bonus action.
Nah, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. So, your turn ends, and it's going to launch itself into the air again, and smoosh down on this part of the party.
Oh, I didn't have a chance to move. I was wanting to move.
So, I'll start with Fulbury, who's going to try and take a swing at it with her staff. And rolls terribly. I don't even know if she, hits the body.
She's
just
wizard.
quickly, let me check her traits. She might have Warcaster. She does have Warcaster. So she can actually opportunity attack with a spell. So she doesn't have to do that. As long as it has a cast time of 1 action and 1 target. Okay. I think that I know that she knows what this is. So she's going to use her cantrip on it. It has to make a dexterity saving throw. It rolls very poorly. Where's it saves? Here we go. Yeah, it's not going to make its dexterity saving throw against her, so it's going to receive 3d6. Not bad. She rolled pretty good on those 3d6. 11, 15 points damage.
Can we see an effect to be able to gauge what type of damage it might have been?
Let me think about that for a moment.
It could be no, because there's a big, huge thing in the way.
Right, but it also leaped into the air, and she shot this ability as it was leaping up, so, like, the group who are not really you, because your position makes it less likely that you'd be able to see her in the entrance to this cave, I think. Less likely than the rest, at least. They seem to have a better angle on her, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll let Raiken, Yukikaze, Jebel, and Cyrus make an Arcana check.
Don't fail me now. Fail me now.
Jebel, I have a question.
Yes.
That sunlight spell that you cast, is that concentration, or is that just a amount of time?
It's just time.
It's just time. How long does it last?
I believe it's an hour. Let me just double.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's an hour.
If it's an hour and not concentration, then she is absolutely still emitting sunlight. So, Jebel, Cyrus, Arcana check, just to... So she's very visible to you, even at this distance. It's just going to be, like, maybe a little bit harder to understand what she did.
I got a 13.
13, not really good enough. What do you got for me, Jeb?
17.
17. In my mind, I had a DC of 18. Yukikaze? Who
12.
knows nothing about magic?
Can I roll at disadvantage?
Already? I'll let you roll with disadvantage. Wait,
I minimize at 19. The only reason I said it once you said it was a DC of 18.
Goodness gracious.
I'm not rolling.
Raiken got a 3. He gives zero craps about anything other than radiant damage. Lightning damage.
You feel confident, Jebel, that she cast a cantrip, though at this distance you're not entirely sure what it was.
Okay.
So she's gonna do... Okay, I wrote it down over here. I didn't write it down over there yet, though. Where's my creature? There it is. Oh, that's good. Getting close on this guy. Getting closer. And it's going to wail in pain, and in mid-air you're going to see it, like, its form wobble, and it's going to change color before it slams down on top of you. It changes to metallic silver with an aura.
Dang it. I think it just got set further away from green.
Let's see here. Cool. Yeah, and so poof, it comes slamming down. So, Yukikaze, give me a dexterity saving throw, I believe. Beep. Yes, dexterity saving throw.
I got a 4.
Okay. It's going to slam down upon you and squidge you out over here. You are going to be receiving 15 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone. we'll start with the ones closer to the edge. So, Cyrus, give me your dexterity saving throw.
Okay, 1 second.
Were you still grappled?
Yes, I'm grappled.
Oh. It's just
I couldn't move.
It's just gonna take you with it.
I forgot that until you just said that. So
you don't have to make this save because it just takes you with it.
Yeah,
you fly up in the air.
I get the thing because that would have been actually not possible at disadvantage. I don't think.
But yeah, you you fly up in the air with it and then come screaming down to the floor. It took you for a ride.
Do I take? So I hate to ask this, but do I take falling damage?
I mean, I wasn't going to give you any. Do you think you should?
I mean, I don't want to because it's going to hurt, but if I'm falling more than 10 feet, even if I'm grappled, like, if I was holding on to someone and fell 10 feet, I'd want them to take falling damage.
Alright. Does everybody else agree with that assessment so that it can be a tactic you use in combat?
Depends if it was being held in the air, or did it slam him on the ground when it landed?
I mean, basically just bringing him down, just, you know, slamming him into the ground too.
I think, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Is anybody against it?
I guess my question would be, is when they're grappled, are they just being, like, held, but they're still standing, or is it literally lifting them off the ground?
Well, so in this... that kind of depends on, like, size ratios in general. Like, a person one size category smaller can grapple you. The thing is that they can move you. So the time that it would probably, like, matter is if somebody grappled you and then dragged you with them off an edge. Or if, like, you know, there were a creature with wings and you grappled it and, like, held its wings to his body and so you both fell. Kind of a thing. Are like the examples of this where you might use it that I can think of.
Well, those examples definitely make sense for them both to take falling damage.
Yeah. In this case, it is a humongous creature. You know, yes, there's a possibility it could have held him above the ground rather than slamming him too. It's just it also doesn't really have a reason not to.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Okay. 6 whole points of non-magical bludgeoning damage for falling there, Cyrus.
Alright.
Lucked out, I practically minimized.
Sweet.
Then... Jeb. Jeblay.
6.
A 6. You are knocked prone, squidged out up here. 8. Prone. And take 15 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage. Larmendus, dexterity saving throw.
10.
10. You are squidged out back into this tunnel with the drow who look incredibly surprised and angry and scared by your reappearance here.
I think Laramentus also looks surprised and angry and scared by his appearance there as well. The feeling is indeed mutual.
You are prone as it just, like, slams you backward through the air. You land on your back and, like, slide into the tunnel. You will take 15 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage. Or whatever's left of your shield will.
No, I will take 15.
Oh, shield's gone.
Shield shattered. And
Sad shield.
So, let's find out. That is it's a 19 on my concentration. So
okay, so you're still concentrating.
Still maintained.
Alright, Raiken!
9.
Squeege. You are prone, 15 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage.
I feel like everyone on the north side of the creature should remember that I was the one providing a lot of light.
And you are now trapped inside a tunnel. It's true. So out here it goes very dark as this creature that you saw like go from onyx black to silver suddenly slams down. The light goes out. Okay. Cool. That was the end of Leah's turn. So Next is Fulbury.
Wait, what?
Huh?
And then my turn?
Yes.
Yeah, it does the legendary
And attack after.
like 3 turns.
The quick mechanical explanation is it has legendary actions. Legendary actions are taken at the end of opponents' turns.
Yeah, I know what legendary action is. It's just that lasted so long I completely forgot it was. That Fulbury hasn't had a turn yet.
Hey, it's her first turn since coming back from wherever she went.
It landed on a lot of people.
She's going to see that it's quite dark out there. She can't see any allies. She's tired of being in this hole, so that's as far as she can get. She's gonna double move. Here. Okay. So now at least Yukikaze has a chance of seeing that what this thing color changes to. And that's going to have to be her turn. So, now, Cyrus, Constitution saving throw as it tries to engulf you.
Okay. Next to Raiken, so I get the Raiken bonus.
Yep.
So that makes it 20.
20, okay. You manage to, grab some of the uneven floor below and prevent it from pulling you in, even though it tries very hard to do so. You receive 8 points of psychic damage as you see this, the eyeballs all, gathering around the point where it's trying to pull you in like the edge of a portal into the unknown.
Yeah. Really wish I would have remembered I was grappled at the start of my turn, because then I could have maybe gotten away.
It's fine. I forgot. Sorry, after Fulbury. It's Jubble's turn.
Yes, it is. I'm going to stand up.
Stand up, half your movement. Or no longer prone. Or adjacent to the creature.
You saw it change color?
You saw it change color. You had the barest flash of it becoming this, metallic silver with an aura.
Right. I am going to ask, what silver?
Can I respond?
Yes, if you know.
Slashing.
Huh. Let's see. Next, no dagger. 1, 2. That's bludgeoning. Fire.
Poor Yukikaze is 50 feet, almost 50 feet away through the creature, so I don't think he is able to be privy to that info.
I mean, technically he should be, because he's the one who hit it last time at this color.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on if he remembers. Which you could.
So can I draw an attack with my
it was
scimitar?
12 seconds ago.
I mean, a lot happens in 12 seconds. What'd you say, Jeb?
Let me just double check. Yeah, I have my scimitar. Can I draw an attack with that?
Yes. Yes, you may.
Oh, so close to a crit. That is 28.
Alright, are you aiming for the flesh or an eye?
It's the flesh.
Flesh. Alright, and your scimitar is the one that you had made from the purple worm shell?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to see the blade go into the creature and the flesh of the creature bend around it. It seems unaffected.
Guess it's magical slashing. Well, you know.
Okay.
Anything else?
Oh. That then. Let me just check something. Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna wild shape.
Okay. Bonus action, wild shape. What do you become?
I stored a displacer beast, so that's what I'm gonna be.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Placer beast. Boof. You. You lost. Oof. Raiken, you're laying there on the ground, and all of a sudden, pff, this black panther with 6 legs and 2 tentacles growing off of its back replaces the druid next to you.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Looks like that creature that tried to kill Chult earlier.
Yeah,
Which one? There's been more than one.
Raiken thought they were badass.
That's me.
Okay. And Jebel goes into Laramendus. You find yourself closed off back in the entry tunnel, with the drow at your back who now have like their spears shakily leveled at you once more. They look wide-eyed, wild-eyed, as they seem to be looking more at the wall of flesh with eyeballs than at you.
Mm-hmm. How well can I judge what would be clearer space a fair bit to the north of where I had been? Basically, if I wanted to dimension door back into the room,
Oh. Yep.
and in a spot that would be farther from the monster, but
yeah, you know that there were you know that there were a couple stalagmites sticking out of the ground north of you, but not directly so. The red is again difficult terrain, just like craggy rocks and jagged floor. So you know that it was pretty open directly north of where you had been.
Okay.
So as long as you don't try to teleport into the wall by arbitrarily picking a distance too far, you should be okay.
You have keen mind, don't you?
Oh, and also one that you can visualize. So cool. I don't need to be like.
And you had light,
half feet in that direction.
Yeah, you had light and dark vision, so
yeah,
you're good. You're good to the wall, basically.
So I would like to be. My light is 20/20, right?
Yeah, 20/20, 40 feet out.
So I would like to be...
Your dark vision is 20 feet beyond that, I believe.
I would like to be right on the southern end of the stalagmite. The big orange one. The 3x3.
Here?
Yeah. Because I believe that should give me... or give... companions the edge of light on the thing.
I mean...
Oh, okay.
not by the way I've been running it. You wanna include at least one square of the creature. But you haven't moved yet, so you can teleport there and then move if you want to.
Yeah, I feel like that this is a reasonable place to visualize to teleport to.
I think so too. And
then
you sink into your dimension door on the floor, and when you arrive, you're standing. So
I will move one south west, so that way I think everyone should be able to have a better view. or whichever spot between those two is going to give the three of them a more clear.
I think this is fine.
Okay.
It just costs you 10 feet of movement because it's not too difficult terrain. But other than that,
Yeah, which is fine.
All right. Anything else?
No, that is my turn.
Okay. When your turn ends. Up.
I was really hoping there was a limit to how many of those things that thing can put out.
These two things appear, and it becomes Raiken's turn. You are prone, you have the creature adjacent to you, you have this displacer beast here, and Cyrus is being held aloft by a tentacle now, and you hear the telltale farty noise of these pods dropping and the brain doggies coming out.
Oh, no, not the brain doggies!
You haven't had your brain taken yet.
Yeah, they tried once.
There's so many.
So many.
So I have a question. Is it still silver now that we have light again?
You have light again. It is still this metallic silver with an aura.
Okay.
I think Raiken is going to first get up.
Okay. 15 feet of movement. Or... God, I guess it's 30 feet of movement.
Yeah. As long as haste is still up.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. For
It's always half, no matter what
number
your
of seconds.
Total...
Yep, I think it's very hilarious that it takes 30 feet to get up.
it takes half your movement, no matter what your move speed is.
Yeah. And Raiken's going to cast Bless again. Hopefully it'll last this time.
Hopefully.
So he will cast it on, let's see, I think it's 3 people, because I'm doing a level 1. Yes, so I'm casting it on me, Jebel, and Cyrus again.
Alrighty.
I might get to live!
And after that, he can't attack because that was his action. So, well, technically, he could attack because of haste.
Right now, the red diamond is going to indicate Bless.
He's going to.
Y'all are so spread out.
He's going to move to the right to attack the brain puppy.
You want to move like out here or down here to get between Cyrus and the thing?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
We group up and it just jumps on all of us.
Yeah, it's true. I'm not criticizing that you're spread out. I'm laughing.
Yeah,
it's just funny.
Being spread out isn't exactly our choice, because if it lands on us, it pushes out to the edge of this thing, and it's huge.
It is. It's so
I did want to be farther away.
Okay, so to move around, Cyrus, you're going to have to take 1 attack of opportunity. It's going to be a 19, which I don't think hits.
No.
Okay. So tentacle lashes at you as you move away from it, but it misses. it like deflects off of your armor.
Okay. And then I will attack the brain doggy with my attack due to haste.
Okay.
And I got a 23.
You're going to hit.
Okay. Let's see, I need...
No, Brain Doggy number 10, why? This is non-magical silver slashing damage.
Yes, this first one is.
Okay.
That is 13 points of non-magical silver slashing damage.
Okay. Seems to be resistant to that. But you also have some holy damage, radiant damage from your improved divine smite.
Yes. 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Cool. It is oozing.
Alright.
Like whimpers when you hit it.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have a mouth.
It still whimpers.
It still whimpers.
But it's like a bubbly kind of whimper, as it's like, oozing brain fluid everywhere.
Alright, that's his turn.
Do you not have a second attack?
I thought it was only...
Oh, yeah. The hasted action attack. What did you use your action for?
Bless.
You're right.
Bless, move, haste.
I was like, get up, move, attack. I forgot about bless right after like freaking figuring out what to. Okay, cool. You hit it.
Yep.
It seems pretty hurt. It did seem to be resistant to your non-magical damage, but it was not resistant to the radiant damage.
Yeah. Which I'm glad I hit because I completely forgot that I could have added my d4 to the attack roll.
Alright, and that's 3 legendary actions, so I can't take any more. But it's now its turn, so all of those get reset anyway. So we'll start with the brain puppies.
Oh no, not the brain puppies!
Brain puppies. This one's going to move in,
Brain puppy!
get real close to the cat boy, and Jebel, I want you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Please succeed.
Is this magical?
Yeah, I would say that this is magical.
This is intelligence.
Intelligence.
And unfortunately, I just went outside of...
And you don't have the +3 from Raiken anymore.
That comes out to 20.
20, you're cool. You feel this pressure on your mind as the brain runs up and seems to focus on you, like kind of twitching back and forth. But you steel yourself and force your will back upon it.
To be fair, I still gave him a d4.
That's true. You did give him a d4. It's your turn, Raiken.
Brain puppy, it was a love tap! Okay, so I have to roll my intelligence.
Roll your intelligence saving throw plus a d4.
Okay. I can do this. That's simple.
Total faith in you.
It really helps though, because I got a 16.
Okay. You again feel this pressure on your mind, the same pressure that seemed to steal away your thoughts last time. But this time you recognize it, and you steel yourself against it, and you manage to push off this pressure on your thoughts. Yukikaze.
He's still right next to one.
He got shoved back over next to one. As you're lying there on the ground, you see the form of this eyeball creature in front of you, this massive, mostly shadow at this point, just because you have light coming from down to the southeast here, but that doesn't really round the creature too well, so you can see what color the creature is down at the corner where you've got light. You can see that there's more light coming from the north. Actually there's... Yeah, but it ends, like, right up there. So you're kind of in this area where there's a bit more shadow. So looking up, it's harder for you to tell right next to you what the color is. But interestingly, you see that the creature itself is... Oh, honestly, you would probably be able to directly see, like, Tulare Mendes, basically, because the creature's mass seems to be lifted up in, like, a perfect dome over this area of the room right next to you. And you can see the two brain creatures hopping around in this cavern that it has created in its mass.
Okay.
And so you're going to be making an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
And you're gonna pass it.
I rolled a 5.
It's not a success.
You feel the pressure on your mind.
Do you have Indomitable or Inspiration or anything?
I believe you used Indomitable, but I could be thinking of another fight.
You are
Okay.
thinking of a different fight, but actually, let me double check. I believe, yeah, I haven't really used any skills.
Okay, so you still have Indomitable for this fight? Do you want to use it right now?
No, because it can use for any kind of saving throw.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna save it.
But you'll be like removed from the fight.
That's true. That is a yeah.
We can't cast Greater Restoration again.
Alright, I guess I'll better use it. Here it goes. Here's the reroll.
Do it.
Well, that landed outside my box. 13.
All right, with 13, you manage to girt yourself and push this vile presence out of your thoughts as it seeks to take over your mind. And then you see the other brain puppy hop over towards you, and you have to make the save again.
12.
Okay. You once again feel this vile presence entering your mind and trying to take hold of your thoughts, drawing them away from you, but you steel yourself, and once again you manage to hold on to your mind by a thread.
Okay, luckily it's a low save.
It's a very low save, because it's very deadly. Good job. You managed not to die.
Yeah,
Yet.
survived another turn. Now get away from
turn.
Alright, you
so
guys knew.
that's the 4 brain puppies. And now it is time for this creature. It's going to make a slam attack. So, I need a dexterity saving throw from Yukikaze. Again, I always find I need to remind myself if prone gives you disadvantage on those or not. No. Okay, so yeah, just a dexterity saving throw.
With advantage from haste.
Indeed, with advantage from haste.
Oh, I didn't even use advantage from haste the last time. God dang it!
Gotta remember this stuff. I can't always remind everyone because I forget.
I'm not asking you to remind me.
11.
11 slams DC is higher than that, so you will suffer 12 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage and 8 points of psychic damage as this mass of eyeballs just expands and sort of like smushes your prone form into the ground.
So
20 points.
Yukikaze goes limp.
Oh no, he's unconscious! Luckily his friend Vendar is over there and totally not capable of seeing it. Vendar.
Yeah.
Vendar, your dark vision is shorter than how far away the creature is. And which is okay, because the creature has light cast on it, so like you can still see the creature because of the light that's over there. But I don't think.
Don't see Yukikaze go down.
I think he's in shadow. Yeah, he's too far. He's too far away from Laramendus light, and he's blocked from Full Breeze light.
He might be too far from Laramendus' light, but I think from what you were showing, Laramendus could see him. Because I think he was within 60 feet of him.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
Yeah.
Yes, he is exactly 60 feet away.
Ah.
Let me just draw a little line here really quick. No. Unfortunately, there's this stalagmite sticking out of the ground that's blocking.
I was just thinking of the wall of force being see-through, but I forgot about the stalagmite.
Yeah, no, I hear ya. It was a good thought, but that stalagmite's a problem.
Jubble might be able to see him.
Because of the creature being lifted up by the wall of force?
Yeah, because of the wall of force.
Jubble just wild-shaped.
But
Jubble can't talk.
I mean, it's a big fat maybe on Jubble. Yeah. Yeah, I guess there's ample space here for me to say that could work, that Jubble could be able to see across the wall of force around the stalagmite here. Yuki.
Jubble heal while wild shape.
He might have that ability. Okay. So that happened. Let me see here. Slam. Each creature within 5 feet. So that means that the brain puppies have to make the save. I don't think that's gonna make it. Brain puppy, dex. They do have pretty good dex, but I don't think they have good enough dex. No, not good enough on that one. Other brain puppy. The same save. So both brain puppies fail. So they will take 6 points. Points of non-magical. And then 8 points of psychic. Oopsie. Oh my god.
Even the brain puppies are terrified of going inside the Eldritch Horror that they came out of.
Yeah, they were in there. They know.
Unbirth, and then death.
Unbirth, I don't want to be rebirthed.
Alright, as a matter of fact, this brain puppy dies from the slam attack.
He was so terrified about going back inside.
It was.
I just got out. I'd rather die.
It was the psychic damage that got him, because he was still alive after the physical damage. Jebel, dexterity saving throw.
Actually, what's my dex? Is this Oh yeah, +2. So
This music sucks.
is 13. Oh wait, no, do I still have bless?
You do have bless. Currently, you currently have bless. And I'll do Raiken last.
13. That's 15.
Still not enough.
Well, shit.
So that means that you will be slam. I believe it's just damage.
Now,
Yeah.
the Predator Beasts get the avoidance thing, which means that I take half damage from saving throws if I fail.
Oh, you have that from your current form?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, then it's going to be, if you take half damage, then it's 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of psychic damage. Cyrus.
Yep. I got a 16.
Got a 16. That makes it no damage.
Woo!
And Raiken. Dexterity saving throw. Remember bless.
Yes.
And also advantage from haste.
Yes. That is also 16.
Alright, you make it no damage. Which means you don't have to worry about losing bless this round.
Yeah, I get to keep it one turn.
Yeah! Okay.
That'll be helpful for me. I
Uh,
gotta get myself ungrappled.
yeah, it's true. It's going to do It's got a tentacle, so it's going to try and use a tentacle. It's going to try and use the tentacle on probably actually Yukikaze. Because it knows it can't miss. Okay.
What damage was there?
What damage was there? You didn't take any, because when you succeed on this saving throw, you take no damage.
Okay.
It's just if you don't succeed on the saving throw, it's like 20 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so, Yukikaze.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
Oh, double no.
Are you remembering the rule about criticals?
No, I'm thinking about something else. The critical one is just unfortunate. You are a limp form, a tentacle is going to slam down and grab you, so you're going to automatically fail 2 death saving throws.
No.
Okay.
Morgan must get to him.
Yeah, it had rolled a 16 and a 20 on die anyway. With its advantage to attack a prone target.
Oof. Double critical.
Well,
Good thing
luckily
those
not.
can't stack.
Yeah. So your body is grabbed up in this tentacle and lifted off the ground.
This is going to be one tense death saving throw at the next turn.
Hope you guys are ready with some healing magic.
I mean, I would be, but I'm tentacled, so I can't move.
You are tentacled. Oh, right.
I don't know if I have any way to heal anybody anyway.
Do you have a potion on you?
I don't know. I might.
You should probably find out.
Oh, I do. I have 1 potion of healing. I have a singular potion of healing.
I
can't
see him.
Administer a potion, even if you can see him.
I think both of these are going to end up coming at Laramendus.
Oh.
Okay, so that's a 25 to hit.
A 25 will hit me.
Okay, for missile spines, that is 8 points of piercing damage, non-magical, and 8 points of necrotic damage.
That was painful.
And then, nat 1, so it misses.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Slam. Tentacle. It's already got somebody in this other tentacle. 2 missile spines. Yep, that's it. All the brain doggies went this round, which brings us into round 10, the last round of haste.
I got a 21 on my concentration check.
Okay, you're still concentrating. Still metallic silver with an aura. And we are at Vendar.
And so it's still something that I can't fucking do. And I have no way of knowing that Yukikaze is dead and being eaten by the monster.
Did he make a noise?
He got squished. He got squished. Like, the slam attack is what killed him, so... You know, there might have been a death rattle, but he's still, like, the closest person to him is 30 feet away through the creature.
Yeah, but you know my perception.
Yeah, it's true, but
my
you are also...
perception is now 27.
Your passive perception is ridiculous. You are still 65 feet away from him.
Yeah,
you do have really good passive perception. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying 65 feet's pretty far.
All right. Well,
you might have heard it. and that's
I know
it.
that Yukikaze is dead, and I can't see him. And it's still a thing I can't do. I'm getting sick of just waiting, so I'm gonna try to spin the roulette.
Okay. Spin the roulette.
I still have advantage, right?
Let's see here. You're out there.
I'm still invisible for this last turn.
Okay. Yeah, you have advantage.
Good thing. I got a nat 1 on one of them.
Nice.
The other one was a 17, so I think I hit. Because that's 27 to hit.
27 to hit will, in fact, hit the eye. It seems to grunt in pain. You see it flailing about, and as it flails, I would say that, Yukikaze falls into some light being cast from one of the two sides, and you see that he's just, limply ragdolling around in this creature's arms.
Oh, so now I see that he's almost dead.
Good thing you spun the roulette wheel. It rolled 1. So everybody just sort of sees that the aura that was sort of just this kind of polychromatic edge around thing, almost like a corona effect, just fades, and now it's just metallic silver.
So now it's just regular flashing. You're like, did it even change?
It is hard to tell that it changed, but it did change. Anything else on your turn?
I guess I'll move back. I can still move 60 feet, right?
I believe that is true, yep.
Yeah, so I'll move mostly north and then a little bit close enough that I think that I could yell to say that Yukikaze is dead and in need of help.
Dead?
Okay.
Yukikaze is limp, he needs help.
Alright, is right here acceptable?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you move there and you shout.
Yukikaze looks dead. I think he needs healing.
Okay.
Oh, I have a terrible idea.
Do it.
Do it.
It's not your turn, but...
I am curious. Yukikaze, high or low?
If I say low, it's gonna be high. I'm gonna say low.
It is low. That means... Cyrus, you get to make the Constitution saving throw about being devoured.
Awesome. This is gonna suck.
Probably better than Yukikaze getting devoured right before somebody can help him.
Oh yeah, I'm. The awesome was not sarcastic.
No, I know.
I do much prefer me taking it to him. Even if he was up, I'd still prefer me taking it to him just because my con's better. Especially since I'm in Raiken's area.
Yeah, it's so weird that Sorcerer is the only class that gets con save as a proficiency.
It's
weird.
Yeah,
You
fighters.
Would be like a fighter thing.
It is a fighter thing.
They're dex con,
I just also have high con and a cloak that adds to my saves.
I actually have good con also.
Yeah, but you don't have that +4 or 5 from proficiency bonus.
Yeah, I do.
For your con save?
Yep. Fighters get it.
Oh, fighters do get it. You're right. Okay, sorry. I keep thinking in terms of paladins who don't get it, which is weird to me.
Yeah,
he also doesn't have a D4 and a +3.
Oh yeah, the D4. Let's add that just for funsies.
What you got?
Let's see. 16, 18, 28.
Yeah, you make it. Just take the 8 points of psychic damage as it tries to pull you in.
For a little guy, he just can't quite get you. It's like, why
What
can't I get him in?
What am I doing wrong? No, it's still a halfling.
Yeah, halfling with due to bless Raiken a
fucker.
+16 con save.
I've eaten bigger things than this.
It's not that you're just forcing it. It's just you're moving around, jumping and stuff so much, just can't quite get a grip on you.
I have to roll a 2 on die to fail this thing with that kind of plus. God. Okay.
+15. My bad.
Still. Okay, so it tried to eat you. You took the 8 points of psychic damage. The fuck is next? Sorry. Okay. That makes it Yukikaze's turn, so...
Time for the butt clench.
Time for the butt clench. The saving throw.
Clench all the butts.
20.
I think I'm dead.
Oh no.
What?
What'd you
What
roll?
did it get?
A 4.
Yeah.
Does anyone have inspiration to donate or anything of the kind?
I do not.
I don't.
No.
I don't.
Okay.
I have an inspiration. I can donate it.
Give it to him. Give him another chance.
Go for it, Yuki.
Gaza, you may roll another die. As Leah, you feel this disturbance in the Force, your connection to the party. You feel like something is wrong, and almost reactively, you press your will, the power granted to you by your patron, into what you think of as the heart of the party, and grant this inspiration to Yukikaze.
So I rolled a 15.
Okay, you have one. You have one successful death saving throw and 2 fails.
He lives another round.
Or unless
really
the
trying.
Yeah.
creature decides to attack him again.
I'm gonna forego the poison skin just because this is more interesting. Cyrus,
All right.
you are grappled.
What is your
Yep.
stupid idea, Cyrus?
My stupid idea is to use teleport to move about 50 feet.
If you want to spend the spell slot.
I just might if it's to save Yuki. Since teleport is meant for significantly longer range travel, like, where's this gonna fall under for like familiarity? Since I'm like in the same room still.
This is a really stupid use of the spell, but I would say that you're familiar with it. It's, whatever the highest tier is.
All right, so then very familiar.
Yes. You can literally see it.
All right.
Pick up a rock so you have an associated object.
Actually, I've asked about rocks before. Rocks are not allowed to count. Trust me. I thought of the rock idea. I've been thinking about teleport for a little while, and I don't want to use it this way. I'd much rather just kind of evac him, but I can't both get to him and get him out. But I could get to him and heal him. So
correct me if I'm wrong, but you spent all the charges from the Rod of Healing, or did you still?
I think I spent all but 3. I saved a couple.
I think you spent all of them yesterday, and you only got 3 back. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I know that you spent them all, and it must have been yesterday, and then you only rolled for 3 back. Okay. Go for it.
All right, and
Do you roll? Do I roll? Who rolls?
It's like, that's gonna be sucky.
Uh-oh.
Did you fuck up already?
No, it's the haste countdown that's gonna be a problem. So I have a question actually about this. Well, I don't lose my turn, but Yuki's going to lose his turn.
Right, so he just finished the turn where haste ends while he was unconscious. So haste is already gone from him.
I guess I was counting it a little differently. I only took it down at the end, like at the start of each of my turns.
Oh, right. It's not him who cast it. Okay. It will end at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Which means that a couple people are about to...
So if you cast it on round 1...
Yep, it was my very first action.
Yeah. Then that's 1 round. Round 2 is the second round. Like, it's going 1 for 1.
So then this is round 0, basically, now. Like the last round.
Right. This is the last round that they have it. And at the end of this round, it's gone.
Okay, so Raiken's gonna miss his next turn, is my understanding. And Yuki's gonna miss his next turn, is also my understanding. Since, from my understanding, it would count down at my turn.
That is an interesting thing, isn't it? I think there isn't a way to avoid, like, one losing it before the other, like, one person getting to benefit from it and the other person not in the same round. But it is a valid question, is it this round or is it next round? And the answer...
The spell ends with the end of his actions.
Right.
When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn. So whenever they would go next. So they would both, in this round of combat, they do both go after him. Or no, they don't both go after him.
Right. So Yuki went first, but Yuki was down. So if it ends with Cyrus's turn right now, that means that this Raiken turn coming up in this round is because of the end of haste.
Yes.
And then next turn, Yukikaze.
One after Vendar is also lost.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Follow-up question. If I were to recast it before it ran out, would it reset the timer?
I actually looked that up. It's because the wording is when the spell ends.
And you cannot concentrate on 2 spells at once. One has to end. So...
No.
I think the answer to that is no. I think they would still, even if you recast it, they would have haste on them, but they would still lose their next turn.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't like it, but I agree with it.
Because I was already thinking about that, because I could cast haste on myself, but it'd be like, well, technically then the other spell ends. So...
I would wait until, if you want to do that, I would wait. My strategic advice is wait until after they've lost their turn and then cast it, so they don't have a lost hasted turn.
Yep. Although, I think there might actually be a slight difference if Raiken does it to himself, because then that falls under the spells don't stack. It would just change the duration.
I think
so it might be different if he casts it on himself, but I can't cast it on him because that ends
it doesn't matter anyways now, because... you're ending here, so I wouldn't be able to cast it on myself.
Right.
Sam,
okay.
Could you look up there's a thing in the player's handbook, I believe, that talks about objects and creatures being under the effects of a spell and saying, like, how those effects, like, stack and don't stack. I remember that the question came up in a game with Drew because we wanted to try and reduce something's size and then reduce its size again.
It came up in this game with Drew watching Whip Out the Cart.
That's what it was. So that's what I'm thinking.
You can only be under the effect. I mean, I will find the...
Please, yeah. I want it quoted at me whenever you find it.
Alright, so I guess it's back to plan A of trying to save Yukikaze.
I mean, I know what I'd vote for.
Because Raiken wouldn't even be able to do it this turn, so it really is up to you.
Yeah, you're pretty much his only hope.
Okay, so, bonus action teleport.
Alright, you roll the die, right?
I think actually you do.
Oh, fun. Please tell me what I roll.
Percentile die, and I'll pull up the table.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I got an 86.
86 is good.
You teleport inside the creature.
I'm very familiar. Alright, this is useless. Let's pull it up over here.
It's on target for very familiar.
Yeah, I just want to know by how much from my own personal knowledge here. Yeah, okay. So that's on target by a lot. For very familiar. Heck, that's on target for anything.
Good percentile die.
Okay, so I would like to be, yes, in that square with, and I would like to bring Raiken with me if possible and put him on the square to my left.
Does he have to be willing?
He has to be willing, so I'd want to, like, shout, Raiken, you coming with me?
Raiken has no reason not to trust Cyrus.
Okay. Where are you going to place him?
I want him on my left, so he's out of range of the brain dogs, hopefully.
Okay.
And hopefully not within attack of opportunity range of the big thing.
Okay. Then this is how you appear.
Alright, and
You
then I
see,
will action use my
Yukikaze
3
being
charges
flailed
of
around.
the Wand of Healing on Yukikaze.
Alright, roll it.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba.
It, like, takes an extra moment to actually get the thing in contact with him because he's being flailed around, but you do manage to finally tag him with it.
Alright, I rolled crap. That is 8 points of healing.
He's still conscious and has reset his death saving throws.
Like, it does the important thing.
Yep. Alright, Yukikaze, you have 8 points of HP, you are conscious, all of your death saving throws are reset.
Pretty much until your next turn. When hopefully somebody else can save you.
Until your next turn, which isn't going to be next round. The round after.
Oh no!
I tried to walk through all scenarios. This is the best I can do.
Yep.
That's pretty much all we could do at this point.
Alright.
Well, at least his death saving throws have been reset, because that means he's not going to instantly die.
Are you gonna use your move action at all?
Yes, I'm going to run away.
Alright, define away for me.
Towards that single, like, square stalagmite or type, whichever it is, to the north.
So, is right here okay?
That's as far as I can make it, so sure.
Okay. Oh no, Vendar's still totally... Wait, Vendar, did you stop being invisible now, or do you stop this round? You stopped this round, right?
It's greater invisibility, so I think it stopped at the end of my turn. I started it before I ran in, so I think I probably became uninvisible when my turn ended.
Okay.
Because it's 60 seconds, right?
Yeah.
If that's how we're running.
So if you cast it... You cast it before combat started, so it would have ended at the end of last round. Because it lasts 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you cast it, and then you entered the room and initiated combat. So I'm going to be generous and say that was only 1 round worth then. So it would have ended last round, so you're visible now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, then I'm going to say hi.
You can see Vendar now. Like, when he shouted at you before, he was invisible, and his turn ended, and he became visible. Okay. Ooh, that was tense. Leah.
Still is tense.
Yeah,
is
but
tense.
I left him a medic that will hopefully wake up in time to save him again.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you started saying Lias. If you were going to continue saying something else...
I was thinking about its legendary actions and if I wanted to take one, but I'm going to be kind and not use one right now.
Okay. So, boy. I'm going to walk to the end of the tunnel so I can see it.
Oh, you are...
Because I'm not...
Okay. 25 feet will get you to the end of the tunnel. You can see the light being shed by Fulbury. It appears to be silver like the steel of a sword.
Ah. Oh, great. I cannot get any closer to it, and I also don't have any slashing weapon.
Throw a dagger.
Throw a dagger.
Piercing, anyway.
Yeah, exactly, that's piercing. I don't think I have, like, I have some weapons actually, but I don't think any of them are slashing. Let me see. No. I have 3 different piercing weapons.
Nice.
Yeah, so no, I'm not much useful in this case. But slashing is something that is useful to others. So I feel like I don't really want to change it.
Well, for others who no longer have turns this round. But you wouldn't know that.
No. Full breeze over there. I think I'm gonna hold off on Eldritch Blasts until it changes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna prepare an action.
Okay. You prepare to cast Eldritch Blast if it changes. Ba-dum-ba-bum-ba-bum. Kind of like tossing a coin up here right now. Milo.
Looks like there's still a decent spotter zone.
Yeah. Okay. Pie. It's gonna whee. Yukikaze, oh, you're still grappled, actually. So I guess you go with it. Whee!
Well, crap.
Totally minimized. Yukikaze take 3 points of, non-magical bludgeoning damage. As it leaps into the air with you and slams you into the ground.
I just fixed that!
Jebel. Dexterity saving throw.
6.
6. Prone. Take 15 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage.
That's 7. Is that the half damage thing?
Yeah. If it's half damage on a failed save, then that would be 7.
Okay.
And Laramundus.
It's a 12.
Okay. $15 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage. And you're prone.
I am... If anyone could see me, I would not be doing so hot.
Right next to him was friend.
Oh, I maintain concentration.
Cool. Fulbree's turn. What's she gonna do? Is she gonna do stuff?
So much for me being next to Yukikaze to help him.
How about, isn't there one of those brain fellas still underneath him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the brain fella. You're right. I need to roll that. The brain fella actually managed to make the save. Unlike you goobers. So that
Hey, look, I'm an elf. We're notoriously undexterous.
half as much on a success.
Where's strength based? Don't you know that? All elves are muscle.
Second
Big old
from the
muscle.
bottom, that's number
Bodybuilding,
9.
that's what elves are.
Number 9 takes another 3 points. Non-magical bludgeoning damage total. And is not prone, but now he is directly next to the cat again. Named? Oh, I remember. Fulbree is going to move.
Oh, the frozen one shatters, probably. Oh no.
That is what you're worried about?
Yeah, you wouldn't be worried about that. It's
You still got the 2 ones trapped in the cage.
It's not the same.
They all have to survive
raise
with
one of them.
water anyway.
It's just dead.
So Fulbree's gonna move. That puts her. He doesn't have dark vision.
But she does have the daylight spell on.
She does, but that only goes
120 feet.
Only goes to here. Oh, it's 120.
Yeah, it's 60, 60.
Oh, okay, cool. So, because she heard all the shouting, so she's kind of aware of what's going on. She is going to do a 3rd level magic missile at the tentacle holding Yukikaze. And that's 5d4 plus 5. There they are. My light. Those and minimize the other two. 10. 18 points. Tentacle. 18 points against HP. Destroys the tentacle. So Yukikaze, you are no longer grappled. You fall to the ground a very short distance, short enough that you will not be taking damage. You are no longer grappled as these missiles of force come and skewer into the tentacle and sever it. You see it. You fall to the ground and it sort of like loosens, and the mass that it's made of just sort of puddles under you, now separated from the creature. That's going to be her turn. So after her is Jibble. You are prone. You are next to the creature.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
Alrighty.
What's to the south of me?
I think that was your grasping vine. It's a potted plant.
Yeah, that is the grasping vine.
Oh, I haven't been rolling. Have I been rolling? That's...
It's the thorn whip or whatever it is.
Let me just double check that. That's yeah, that's concentration. I've just been rolling for that.
What's it doing?
I think you need to roll like 3 times for it.
Well, it's gone.
Okay. This is a very weird song. Don't love it.
Actually, wait.
love
The first time wasn't 10 points of damage, it was 6 and 4.
That's 24. Wait, what do you mean? 6? Did you say 6 and 4 or 6 times 4?
6 and 4.
Oh, okay. And 10 total. But what were the types? It just means, so 6 and 4 damage just means that your DC is 10.
Oh, well then.
So, the DC of a concentration check is always the higher of either 10 or half the damage taken. So, until you hit 22 points of damage taken, it's always 10.
Okay.
And then once you hit 22 points of damage taken, it's 11.
Well, I failed either way.
Okay, so, poof, gone. Yeah, like, even 1 point of damage causes a concentration check at DC 10.
Okay.
Yeah. The only reason you don't hear me rolling it most of the time is because I now have a high enough con with my cloak that I have a minimum of 10.
Just means I need to hit you harder.
Yep.
I'll find a way.
Oh no, you've been doing good. I just, gonna die over here. Next to Vendar.
So,
I love my passive wisdom. 27.
I'm going to attack this brain fellow beside me.
You're gonna attack the brain puppy?
Yeah.
Alright, you are Circle of the Moon, so I believe that means that your claws are magic.
Yep.
Are they slashing damage?
It's an
It's
18.
regular slashing.
Is 24.
24 is going to hit the brain creature.
Alright, so...
Your brain is probably going to die.
So that is 8 bludgeoning damage, magical bludgeoning damage.
8 magical bludgeoning damage. That's gonna kill it.
Ah,
But
well
what
then.
else do you do to it?
5 magical piercing damage.
Another 5 magical piercing damage. Okay. It is super dead.
What color is the thing?
It
Bob?
appears to be like silver, like the metal of a sword.
Oh, that's still slashing.
And no longer glowing.
No
Doesn't
longer
have
has an
any
aura around it.
There's nothing else to attack. I'm going to attack that anyway, just because I've got a second attack.
Yeah.
I might as well use it.
You want to reach for its eye?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Do everyone else. That's a 12.
Okay. You're gonna be able to hit the body, but against magical bludgeoning and magical piercing, it seems like it's immune.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. I think I've 20 feet of movement left. How far can I move? I have 20 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, I think I'll move away from the thing. But also west.
If you try to move west, you're gonna run into an invisible barrier.
And then south.
So that's 20 feet. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to make an attack of opportunity at you with a tentacle.
Disadvantage.
Does it have disadvantage? Because you got hurt when it slammed down.
Oh, right.
And the Displacer Beast thing goes away if you take damage for 1 turn. Is that right?
Correct, yes.
Okay. So it does not have disadvantage, but also doesn't have advantage, although it rolled very high. That's a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so with an attack of opportunity, you'll just be taken... 10 points of non-magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
Okay. Your turn ends.
That's just mean.
I mean, to be fair, they are doing int saves. And if there's
True.
anyone who has a decent chance of making an int save, it is me. That's rude. It's uncalled for even. Just popped out in that tunnel over there.
Just hear,
Nice
like,
tunnel.
you just hear in your mind, your will is strong, you'll make a good addition to the fold. Alright, after Jibabla becomes Laramendus. These creatures have
Okay.
just appeared next to you.
How much farther do things go north than me?
Not much.
Okay. I think I am going to Misty Step
Okay.
to the wall.
Oof, that is 20 feet away,
Um,
and you are no longer prone.
and I am going to Spells. I'm going to do... Scorching Ray is... Third level is 4 rays.
So many dead brain puppies.
I'm going to do a 3rd level Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Aiming at brain puppies.
Pew.
There's another D20. That is... guess how many ones I rolled?
3.
2. You were close.
Uh,
I rolled 4 D20s. I got a 1, a 1, a 9, and a 15. So the ones that aren't,
ones.
entirely wild shots, they go like the opposite direction. I was disoriented in my teleportation. So everyone on the left side of the thing sees 2 Scorching Rays just like fly wildly in that direction and hit some wall somewhere.
Momentarily illuminating the rest of the room in this orange light.
It does look like they were cast as like spinning a bit. So like first one was like straight down the wall, and the next one was like a little bit at an angle, almost hit Vendar. So the ones that might have hit are a 19 and a 25.
A 19 and 25 will both hit.
Okay, so that's guess what I rolled on that first 2d6.
All ones.
No, one of them was a 2. So that was 3 for the first one, and then guess what I rolled? I got 5
in total.
Yeah, on the second ray, I got 5. So okay. I did 8 damage with a 3rd level spell.
That's painful.
It's an impressive failure. Takes talent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm.
Do you want all 8 of that damage to go to a single brain puppy?
Yes. So all on the one that is farther left, the one that was next to me when I teleported.
Okay. 8 points of fire damage.
Oh yeah.
3rd level.
It like sizzles a bit. It smells like cooking meat.
Oh, gross.
But only like a little bit.
Goodness gracious. Alright, anything else?
I think I'm gonna move.
Yeah, you still have movement.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Oh, just book it?
Yeah, I'm gonna book it.
You see these...
that was... poor.
You see these wild fire bolts come flying out, and then you just see him, like, arms over his head, just bolting down the wall with Ash following behind.
You can all see me because I am illuminated.
Bye, Ash. Alrighty.
That was a good turn. I think it was effective. It was...
priceless. Raiken.
Raiken's tired.
Raiken's tired. Raiken is tired.
Can not move or take actions.
Okay. Raiken is, all of a sudden, you just feel like the weight of the ages. Your body feels like lead. You were like light and spry and moving, bobbing, weaving, dashing, attacking. It felt great, and then all of a sudden it's like, you just want to be in bed.
Yep. He's just hands on knees. He's just like, ugh. Give me a second, guys!
Everything hurts. Muscles you didn't know you had hurt. Muscles you're pretty sure you didn't have before this hurt. Bad guy's turn. Oh, goodness. He can't move or take actions, but that's not the same as incapacitated, right?
Correct.
Alright. And this guy's gonna do a little prancy over here. Mr. Displacer Beast, please make a intelligence saving throw.
That's still advantage.
Yeah, it's still magical.
waste of a crit. 25.
Okay. And then do it again.
$10, 18 plus 5 is 23.
Okay. Twice your mind comes under assault by this dark presence, this childlike longing to become one, and both times you force it back out.
Nearly catch up to me.
They're very fast. So, intelligence saving throw.
Let's see if I manage to roll a 1. It does. That is a 23.
Okay.
Is it even possible for you to fail this?
Yes, it is.
They're gonna try again.
I need to roll a 1.
Only on a 1.
Which is, I got a 13 that time because I got a 3.
I thought you were about to say which is what I just got.
Right? That would have been great. So,
no, it wouldn't have.
again, you for the first time feel this pressure in your mind, the childlike will to play together, to be one, enters your thoughts, and you find yourself steeling yourself against it. You gather your thoughts and your will, and you push back on this pressure.
I say, in what way do you mean? Or I guess I think it.
Yeah.
as I like kick at them a little bit.
Join the collective.
Fascinating.
Let's see. Poor Yukikaze. Alright, so at the beginning of this horrible creature's turn, you're going to see the spot where Fulbury disconnected the tentacle. The eyeballs are going to gather there, and all of a sudden, 2 tentacles are going to shoot out of it. It now appears to have 3. And it's going to attempt to grab the Displacer Beast with a 21 to hit. I really don't like this music. It's dumb.
Yeah. Where did you get it?
Music.
This was Rago's suggestion. I put it on one of his playlists.
What was that?
It's Kevin MacLeod. Just one of his. All the other playlists were like a genre of music, and I wanted like reggae and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I just want something that might fit that, something called unidentifiable. And I'm like, the first couple I listened to were like, okay, those kind of work. And apparently other things don't as well. So, does a 21 hit your AC as a Displacer Beast?
Yes.
Okay, and it still doesn't have disadvantage because you haven't managed to get that displacement back, right?
No. No, not yet.
Okay. Then you are going to be grappled. Tentacular. You are grappled and you take 10 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage. Who's this? Raiken.
Oh, come
Raiken's
on.
in range. Raiken. That's not gonna hit. That's an 11. But you're very shiny, so he's gonna try again.
Oh.
That is 25.
Damn it!
Yay! I have to roll very high to hit you.
Well,
Although,
not as high as you had.
Yeah,
to.
no, not as high as I had to, because you don't have the haste currently.
To be fair, with haste, that would have still gotten me.
Yeah, but I think only just.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are also grappled and receive 10 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage, which you can resist with heavy armor mastery.
You're so mean.
I am. The meanest. So that's its 3 tentacle attacks. It's going to do missile attacks. Alright. 1 for Theramendus. A 13.
A 13 will miss.
Okay. And Vendar, you're new and shiny and he hasn't seen you before. Also a 13.
Oh, well, a 13 will miss.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Then, on to round 11. This is officially a very long fight. It has been more than a minute.
I guess I need to roll my concentration, too.
As I still am incapable of hurting this thing.
I got a 13, so I made it.
Okay. Well,
actually, that's true. Hold on. If I needed to, would I still be able to roll my D4 because of my bless?
I don't think that you've lost it, right? Like
No,
that's the concentration check to see if you lose it. So you would have it on that.
So I would get it. So
yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Another weird one. So, Vendar, you are up. It is silver with no aura.
And I still am incapable of hurting it, because I have no slashing.
None?
Well,
None.
I don't think I've ever really decided on it, because I had the scimitar, but then we learned that I didn't actually have proficiency in it. Then you said that I could take a specialty proficiency in it, because of how I grew up, but then I don't think...
I mean, I would just say, swap scimitar for longsword, just because, that's what you wanted. I've allowed similar things.
I don't think I ever actually did that.
Okay.
But if you were allow me, then I can say that I did that.
I offered it to you if you want it. Just make sure that it's written somewhere on your sheet so that we know for later that you did do it. I considered it in the same vein in this case as, like Leah's language.
So then, yes. I gotta...
Allow, a minor customization like that.
Okay.
I mean, it was either that or just carry a longsword.
I don't know if I actually still have my scimitar on me now. I'm not sure what I have to do with that.
You have a bag of holding, so if you still own the scimitar, I don't see why it might not be in there. Because you went through and got all the items divvied up to everybody's new bags of holding after you got them made. That bag of holding has, your musket and ammo and probably some money. Healing potions, maybe, unless you're still using the pouch, which is faster access. It's going to take an action to get something out of the bag of holding.
It takes an action to get out of the bag of holding.
I do believe that's the case. Anyone know better than me?
I know it's an action to get something out of the bag of holding. That was the question, right?
Yes. That was the question. Yeah, retrieving an item from the bag requires an action. So it takes up a whole action as opposed to no part of the attack action from drawing it from your belt, but it gives you the ability to have literally anything you might want.
Okay.
So you can choose not to switch to it if you don't want to. You could prepare another action. You could do something else. You could run to Yukikaze and give him your potion if you wanted to.
You know a whole what D4?
I mean, isn't it 2d4 plus 2?
Something like that. Not very much. I mean, like enough that he would still go down in one hit.
It's up to you. What do you want to do with your turn?
I think I'm going to move to the little one stalactite just north of Cyrus.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to take a shot at the eye to switch it.
Okay. Are you going to hide beforehand to see if you can get advantage?
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay.
Except then I would lose my hide.
True. So you could... yeah.
I'm not going to do this time. I'm not going to hide. I'm going to hide afterwards.
Okay, that's reasonable. So take your attack. You do not have advantage.
Ooh, it's a 19 to hit though, so that's 29.
29. You are going to hit the eye.
I was one off that crit, I would have done nothing.
It's going to spaz and change color. Let's see, that number is... Oh. Hey, Leah.
Yeah?
Remind me of what the action you took on your last turn?
I prepared Eldritch Blast.
Okay, it just turned clear.
I'm sending Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Fire!
Spend a reaction and fire off Eldritch Blast.
That's 25.
Okay. You're going to be able to hit the body. And tell me what the damage for that first bolt is.
The pluses are... At 13.
13.
Points of force.
Okay. 13 points of force. Not bad, not bad. It shrieks in pain as that hits. It's going to writhe, and it's going to change color. And that is a nothing. Okay. It's going to change to... Again, nothing. Okay. Here we go. Green.
Kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody shoot it!
So, Leah still has Killer Blast if she wants to aim for the eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim for the eye.
But I could kill it if I could get a damn shot at it when it was green!
But you can't, right?
I can't right now, but if we leave it green till my next turn, then I could kill it or do a shitload of damage.
You are shouting over like 100 feet. That's all I'm allowing. Yeah, practically 100 feet.
See it turn green, and I yell, "Don't shoot it!"
Okay.
What do you do, Leah?
Well, the two other blasts is just gonna hit the body.
Okay, if you do not aim for the eye, they will hit the body. And they dissipate against its newly metallic green flesh.
Yeah.
Alright, Vendar, you have a bonus action.
I got a 30 to hide.
You got a 30 total to hide. Okay.
So can I deal poison damage?
That makes...
I will deal poison damage to you if you deal poison damage.
Yukikaze, so much has happened. You You felt death's cold embrace creeping over your body, and then all of a sudden somebody smacked you with a metal rod, and you became conscious again, and then you got pulled up in the air and slammed into the ground as the thing leaped, taking you with it. Then all of a sudden the tentacle got destroyed, and you got dropped to the floor. Now you're just laying there on the ground as all of this has happened to you. And actually, is this his no turn?
Yes, I feel like a dead. I still feel like I'm dead, but conscious.
So I need to play, so I was like, I can't right now.
I feel like I'm dead, but I am conscious now.
So it's worse than dead.
It's like, I wish I would have died.
Okay, Cyrus. This has been one hell of a battle.
So it's green.
Yep.
I can't really do anything with green. And if I want to die, I could try aiming for the eye. But I'm not really a fan of...
You want to die, the arrow goes in your chest instead.
You're standing next to Vendar. You're like looking at your sword glowing in your hand, looking at the creature, look to Vendar, and there's just this darkness in his eyes. You feel death whenever you look his way.
So I mean I could cast haste again, but I don't know if they want that. Well, my concentration's freed up, so I could prepare to cast a spell. I am going to prepare to... Like, I would like to move to the south so that I have a clear view towards the, whatchamacallit, the brain dogs.
You are going to move so that you have a clear view of the brain dogs. So, to here-ish, about 15 feet south.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to prepare to cast Wall of Fire should the big creature's element turn to flame, or should its turn end. If it's possible to set 2.
I mean, it's usually 1. You mean the creature's turn ends?
Yeah. Do I need to just pick one or the other?
Say if it takes an action or if it turns red. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Leah.
I'll be right back.
Do I see any alive brain things?
Yes. They appear to be right next to the creature, and you see them, like, scampering around and, like, clawing at the air, seeming to be trying to get at the Displacer Beast, but incapable of doing so.
Oh, well, okay. I'm gonna assume they cannot reach any of my players either, or what?
I mean, they just seem to be, like, staying in this one area. There's nothing there that you can see, but you do see them sometimes, like, striking with their claws, and they just stop, like, almost like they're hitting something, but there's nothing there.
Okay. And I know the beast is Jebel, right? The panther squid.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Nobody seems to be freaking out about it.
Okay.
Nobody seems to be attacking it. And you've seen people moving around, and you know that this panther squid appeared when the creature did its slam attack, where it leaped up into the air, and you saw all your friends over there, and then it slammed down on top of them. This thing got farted out this side. Just like that.
Well then, I think I'm just gonna prepare again, same as last time. If it changes into Claire.
Okay. Alright. Ubri. She heard the argument and does not have a death wish.
I'd also like to think that Cyrus said out just that he could cast haste again, and then either Raiken or Yukikaze would just like reply with, "I want to die."
They both just groan loudly.
I don't think she's got.
She doesn't have anything to heal herself or
She's
party members.
She's a wizard.
Good point. Wizards. Useless.
I mean,
She playing shifts.
They're useful
Useless
for other
healing.
things. Got that going for her. Could plane shift. I already tried that and it went poorly for her. So she ain't doing that again.
She fell for 30 minutes.
Huh? She was gone for 6 seconds? Yeah, she fell for 30 minutes. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
She's been falling for 30 minutes. I think she's just gonna prepare Chromatic Orb for if it changes colors at all. And move a little bit closer to the party. Like, right here.
Don't be, being closer is bad.
She's
seen it bounce around.
Yes. I guess she'll stay there then.
I mean, like, I can't tell her what to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
What you doing?
My thing is being kind of cut out.
Okay. Start by making a Constitution saving throw.
No, this is shit. Well, I'm pretty sure that's a fail.
With a D4 as well.
Well, it's a 4. It'll max out at an 8.
Hey, we get to see what happens when you fail.
Okay.
So, engulf. You must succeed on a con saving throw, or be drawn into the creature's mass. On a failed save, you are pulled in and share the square. You have complete cover from any attack or spell originating outside the creature. At the time of consumption, you receive 20 points of psychic damage.
Oh, joy.
As the eyes sort of just like form this ring around the tentacle that is holding you. As it draws you in slowly, they just sort of seem to start glowing with this pale violet creepy color, and you swear that you just see like this infinitude of stars that you're being pulled into. Boop. So 20 points of psychic damage as you get pulled into the infinitude of this creature's mass. On your subsequent turn, which is now, you may attempt to escape with an athletics check.
Let me see. I just checked it. So I'm proficient in athletics. 5 plus. So it's plus 9.
So this will be your action to try to escape.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out the maths because of the he's plus 9. Yeah, plus 9. So that's 27.
27. Damn. So as you are pulled into this creature and you find yourself surrounded by the physical manifestation of horror that seems to enwrap itself and cloak you like the viscous tongue of a great beast, it feels inescapable and horrible at the same time. You fight against this, swimming against the current of this creature's mass, and manage to pop yourself back out with your athletics check.
It would have been a 29 if I'd used Bless.
Good job. I am impressed with how much of a beating this form has taken.
Oh yeah, like I'm very close to being knocked out. It's taken a lot of damage.
Okay, so you are placed in the square adjacent to the creature. Your action is spent, but you still have movement and bonus action.
Oh yeah, I can heal. Let's see, what spell slots do I have?
I believe you spend the other... Or you can spend spell slots.
I can spend spell slots to heal myself.
That was it. Or is that that's a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Bonus action. Use a bonus action to spend one spell slot to regain 1d8 HP per level of the spell slot expended. And I'm going to spend a 4th level spell slot.
Okay. May heal yourself according to those rules. After Jebel, it becomes Laramendus.
18. I healed myself.
Sleep. It did more brain puppies. Now it did a devour, so actually that's everything. Okay. So, Laramendus.
Was Jebel not moving?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Remember, hang on. Remember, Jebel, that you can move along the creature's edge without getting attacks of opportunity.
So you get away so the brain puppies don't try to eat your brain.
You do know that when you were near the brain puppies, they tried to do something.
When I was popped out standing. I wasn't popped out prone.
Right.
Oh, then I'll... 10... 20... I'll move 30.
Okay. Move 30. You're now between this creature and the stalagmite. You notice that the brain creatures do attempt to attack you, and again their claws drag on some unseen barrier. Okay. Now you can go ahead, Laramendus.
Okay. I am going to 3rd level magic missile. The one that I hurt.
Alrighty.
Because I can't miss with that.
It's true. You cannot.
It would be
Try though you might.
Oh, I'm trying.
That would be quite the feat.
It really would. That was a D8. That's not a D4.
Remember 4th edition when Magic Missile could miss?
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't completely minimize.
Things are going poorly up there.
Yeah.
So the same one you scorched.
Out of
4th level, so six missiles. Oh, 3. So 5 missiles.
Oh, I rolled one more than I should have.
I thought you said that it was 4th level.
No, I said 3rd level.
Okay.
I'd clicked 3rd level.
Okay.
Even removing one of the not ones, I did not minimize because I rolled a single 2. I rolled 2 2s and everything else was a 1. So 2, 4, 6, 8,
8 points of force damage.
No, 11. 11 points of force damage.
11 points of
The
force
one that had taken 8.
Yep.
Still
he's,
kicking.
he's looking pretty fucked up, but he's still alive.
He's teetering, but he's still there.
Alright, Raiken, the utter, absolute horror that was every part of your body a moment ago finally seems to begin to dissipate, and you find that you can stand and fight as normal again.
Back, baby. Is he grappled from the tentacle?
I believe so.
Okay. Then Raiken has to break that.
Okay, believe that you do that with a normal grapple check, which is athletics or acrobatics, your choice. It has to roll to try and stop you. It's got a pretty high roll. It rolled shit.
Let's see. Athletics, that was a 15.
It also got a 15, so you tie, you win. You are no longer grappled.
Haha. Suck it. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I am not able to reach Yukikaze at this time. Unless I double move.
Right, haste is gone.
Yep. I think I will. I will double move and get to Yukikaze. I'll go to the left of Yukikaze.
Alright. 40 feet of movement gets you right behind him.
And that will be it.
Okay. Which makes it the bad guy's turn. So... it's gonna start with a slam attack, so... Yukikaze, if you would make a dexterity saving throw, you get the +3 from Raiken being there. And, double the same. But without the +3.
But
15.
you do get a D4, Jumble.
15 save.
Got a 15 against Slam. Slam. Slam's DC is 16. So that means you're unconscious again? That's 20 points of damage.
Raiken gets back to him only just in time to watch him get crushed.
God damn it.
I mean, that's
He
why
goes
I did
limp
it.
again.
I mean, yeah, at least you're right there.
Yeah. It was been way too close to him being dead, so the fact that he isn't outright dead is a good thing.
It is a good thing. So, 20 reduce you to 0 again. Yep, Malachi. And it gets...
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was just double checking to make sure I didn't forget anything. There's anything I can do.
Got the +3.
+3. Wait.
From Raiken. The +3 from Raiken.
Yeah, I did. I rolled a 10. I had +2 to my dex, and then
Gotcha. Yeah, 15.
+3.
It'd be just short.
Do you still have your Indomitable?
He used it to
No.
not get... He used it to not get brain puppied.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
I think that was a good thing to use it on.
Yeah.
He can come back from being at 0 HP much more easily than from having no intelligence.
Alright.
And
Alright,
you can still go to 0 HP with no intelligence.
that's
too.
true, so, you know, all that bad stuff can still happen. So... Jebel.
This is a dex, right?
Yeah, dex save.
18.
18. Okay, you make the save. You take nothing. And it's going to try and tentacle you, Jebel. At a 23 to hit.
This. I'm trying to work out that. So it's the next turn again.
The next turn. Yeah, like being the only displacer beast sucks. Because if it can hit you with anything, you pretty much never get your ability back.
Should say 23.
Yeah, 23. Which would mean you take 10 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage and you're grappled again.
Hooray.
And then Raiken. Ooh, 19 on die, so 28. I'm sorry, 27.
Sorry, what is this for?
It's one of its 3 tentacles is reaching down to try and scoop you up.
Oh, well, yeah, that's gonna hit if it's a 28.
Okay. 27. But, yeah.
That still hit.
Yeah, I know, sorry. So, that's gonna be 10 points of, non-magical bludgeoning damage, and you're grappled. And then it's going to scoop up Yukikaze with advantage. It's gonna hit, because he's incapacitated, it's automatically a crit. So, once again, Yukikaze has had 2 failed death saving throws. It just doesn't like you, man.
Hopefully, it'll be dead soon.
Hopefully. And then missiles. Missile. Gonna shoot at Fulbury. This can be a 16. Fulbury has 17, so it's actually gonna miss. And then at Laramendus. Oh no, I lied. She only has 14. I'd already added mage armor in.
17 is a lot because it's 4 decks.
No, it was just that it didn't have a star on it, so I thought I hadn't added it. So I'm like, okay, it's 4 decks for mage armor. I thought it was 3.
No, that would mean she had 4 decks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It sets it to 13 plus decks.
13 plus decks, yeah. You know, she has a shitty dexterity bonus because she instead has a strength bonus because of where she was raised. Yeah, strong mage. So actually that's gonna hit her. I lied. So, missile spines, she's gonna take 8 piercing, 8 necrotic.
Does she have shield?
Does have shield, I think. Let me make sure it's prepared. It's a first level spell, right?
Yeah.
Yes, she does, and she has 1 first level spell slot left. She can cast with that. Shield.
This seems like a...
It does seem like a good idea, so...
I like getting
14,
not hit.
19. Yeah, no. It would also cause other problems if she got hit with that much damage, so... Good thing. And then for Baramendus... 20.
Is shield 5?
Shield's 5.
I cast shield. I have 21.
Okay, then it misses. No damage to you either. A slam, 3 tentacles, 2 missiles. Okay, it's
I
turn.
give it a very stern look as I just I threw a magic missile down at the thing. It almost missed, which was horrifying. And I just throw my hand up while glaring at the brain dog.
You just see these dark quills just break up and ricochet off of your barrier. Okay. That brings us into round 12. Big fight. Bendar. It's green.
Finally.
You hid with a 30 to hide.
I did.
You do not have advantage.
Can see me?
It's because it's got a million eyes, it has really high passive perception.
Oh, well.
But remember, this is about the poison. The arrow doesn't matter.
It is. So, and I'm pretty sure that a 26 is still enough to hit the body. So.
Oh yeah. 26 is enough to hit the body. Please roll me all the dice!
I do have sneak attack because I have friends next to it.
Right, but remember that the sneak attack is going to improve the damage of the arrow, not the poison.
Right. Forgot about that.
It does need to make a con save.
So, I don't even really need to roll that.
Yeah, DC 19 con save, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's a DC 19.
Wow. It rolled incredibly well. Got an 18 on the die.
And it has -2 con?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's how it works, right? -2 con?
Something this huge definitely has negative con. It does not have it does not have negative con. I wrote out its saving throws, and it has significant con. So it's going to pass, but please tell me what half damage is.
It's not as much as I was hoping for then. Significantly less, in fact.
Maybe it'll change to radiant, though.
The drums here are like the tension.
People change to fire for Cyrus.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to take a prepared action at the end of his turn.
Oh yeah. I mean, you still can have, so you unleashed a wall of fire under the thingies.
Yeah, I put it in the, wall of force on the brain dogs, and then have it kind of curve out and be pointed at, big thing.
And I built that all up, and it went into shit. It only takes 20 damage.
Aw, man. Vendar, what happened?
I rolled poorly, and it rolled well.
Excuse me.
We were counting on you, Vendar.
You said 20 points of poison damage at half?
Yeah.
Man. I really thought this was going to be the moment. I thought this was going to be the death right here.
I did too, and then that bitch had to go and ruin it.
It rolled an 18. Like, even if it didn't have the con it had, like, it rolled an 18 on the die.
It just had to have 0, and have no bonus to its con.
Yeah.
Damn it, I think that's the first time I've ever had anything succeed the purple worm poison save.
Yeah. I mean, 19's a high save.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well. Alright. Your arrow... You finally peek around the thing, go, now's my chance! You unleash the arrow. The arrow itself seems to get engulfed by the side of the creature, and then as it seems to be compressing the magic of the lightning arrow, all of a sudden you see the purple worm poison seem to infuse into the green, and it shrieks in pain. You see, like, eyeballs and, like, mass of the creature, like, shedding off and running down the sides and rivulets and spreading as a pool on the ground around it, the eyes, like, shriveling up and deteriorating into the pools. But the rest of the mass is still there. However, it's going to change. And it changes to... Gotta write this down. It changes to... metallic silver with an aura.
That's annoying.
I have a question about Wall of Fire. Does it need to be contiguous? Because that Wall of Fire, like that, can't be because of Wall of Force.
Let me check.
Wall of Fire definitely needs to be contiguous.
Yeah.
You can always just fill up the wall of force.
Yeah, I mean I figure that's what it'll end up being. Just turn it into an oven.
Seeing this grotesque sign makes Leah's tummy twirl, but she managed to keep it in.
So wall of fire works a little differently than I thought. I guess I was thinking of wall of stone. It does not need to be continuous, but I cannot form it how I like. It has to be a straight line or ring.
Okay.
So I would like it to be a straight line starting at one brain dog and then just going into the creature.
For how many feet?
Let me double check. 60 feet long.
Okay. It is projecting into the creature. Nothing seemed to happen to the creature when this occurred, and continues to not happen now.
But the brain dogs do need to make a save.
Yes, reflex.
Yeah, dex.
One of them's definitely gonna fail. And the other one got a 17, I believe.
Alright. Those are both fails.
I'm sorry, it got a 19.
That's success.
Okay. The other one only got like a 9.
Oh.
You gotta put a number after the plus.
Yep, forgot.
Sounds useful.
Oh. Excellent, hit shift. Roll.
Alright, I am tired of whatever this is. This is going away. Going so away. I don't like it.
Alright. 24
so bad.
points.
Bad. Get out. Get out of my ears. It hurts. So what was the total?
24 points.
My brain was being ravaged by bad music. Okay. State. Dead. And the other one takes half?
Yep.
Okay. Go up here. Those brain puppies that have been left alone for so long. Protected in their little playpen. Okay. Using the fire. Alright. Alright, so that was your reaction. Vendor did his attack. It changed color. Vendor, is there anything else on your turn?
I'll be like, fuck, it's gotta be almost dead, and then I'll go 30 feet south.
30
That's
feet
what fires.
Alright. So, south of Cyrus.
That's good.
Okay. Oh, da-dum, 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 bum, 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 bum. You've still got Bless up, right, Raiken?
Yes.
Ooh.
I rolled after I got hit by the tentacle, and I succeeded again.
Very nice. Very nice. Alright. Yuki Kaze, death saving throw time.
Does the blessed work? Does that work on dead people? Or dying people?
10 or higher. Come on, you just need a 10 or higher.
I think Raiken's aura does still affect death saves.
Yes, Raiken's plus saving throw gives you plus 3. So, 7 or higher. You just need a 7 or higher.
You had to say that.
You got a 6.
No.
I got a 4.
Oh, god damn it.
Do you have any idea how hard we worked to save you?
Yeah, you chose to shoot it with an arrow than to shove a potion down my throat.
It wouldn't have saved you anyway. You would have still died from the 20 damage.
No, I mean while I was dead right now.
Alright.
I mean, hopefully I was gonna kill it, but I didn't.
Alright.
So, what we're gonna have to do is kill it within the next minute and then hope Raiken can revivify. So, it's now a race against the clock.
It is indeed. Cyrus, you're up.
Okay, you said it's Aura Silver?
Aura Silver.
Glowing silver.
Alright. Screw it, I'm gonna run up next to this thing.
Okay, 20 feet. Gets you up next to it.
Alright, and now I know the one sword could be a terrible idea, but it does double damage for slashing. So I could just kill it. So I think I'm gonna try and use it regardless. And just see how magic the wild magic rolls.
Okay. One sword.
So
You bring up this elven longsword that is glowing with a green light.
it happened.
You crit.
The other thing,
You...
I rolled 2 natural ones.
Oh my god.
That is terribly unfortunate. So you
You're just so not used to swinging the sword.
you
reel
see
back instead you fall over.
yeah, you feel this moment as Yukikaze's life slips away completely, and you know that you have mere moments before it's too late to help him at all. So you charge forward in an effort to slay this creature to give your team a chance to revive him, and whiff.
It's probably a little late to be asking this. But, let's see, what was it labeled? I have the personality trait if someone's in trouble, I'm always ready to lend help, and I spent a 7th level spell slot to go and try and help Yukikaze.
I'll award it.
Then I'd like to spend it on this if possible.
You may spend it. Last chance.
I'll fuck it up again.
Don't roll a 1!
I didn't roll 1, and I need to roll bless, because this is probably going to matter. Alright, so what's my plus with this thing? I really need to get it on this sheet, but I don't have it there. So, equipment. Alright, so it's intelligence, plus proficiency, so it's 5, plus 0, then plus 2, 7, 10. 18 to hit.
18's going to hit the body.
Woo!
Roll for your magical slashing damage.
Alright, 2d10 plus and magic. 6 8, that's 14. 16 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay. 16 points of magical slash damage. Are almost there.
Gosh dang it.
It's gonna change color. Changes to... wow. Gold.
Hasn't been gold yet.
Gold.
Radiant?
Probably.
That would make sense, and that's one of the ones that I
But
don't
we
have.
can't keep talking about this because no telepathic bond.
No telepathic bond. So
Yeah,
it's
no
probably just...
telepathic.
Gold? The hell's gold, Radiant? I don't know, maybe!
So shiny.
Okay.
And now I need to roll the other half to see if you have to roll magic, wild magic.
Yes. Let's see who's... Hey, Mal, would you mind muting when it's not your turn? Sorry, it's just there's a lot of background noise coming through.
Yeah, that's my fault.
So I got 12.
A 12. That will hit the body. Again, warring arcane magic over its form. That is going to be an interesting number.
Don't kill me, don't kill me,
Cast a
don't kill me.
5th level fireball on
me.
yourself.
Very high. What happens?
Oh, please tell me it's return all sorcery points. That would be awesome.
As you lash out and the blade flashes, you first notice that the blade continues to glow, and then you see the magic swirling and warring and storming over the creature, and you find yourself surrounded by faint, angelic, ethereal music, as if you've been whisked away to, the heaven planes of the plays that you were taken to by your parents as a child.
In honor of the late Yukikaze.
In honor of the late Yukikaze.
Alright. Not sure what that was.
The faint ethereal music persists for 1 minute. You are the only one who can hear it. Nobody else hears it.
Well, I didn't die, so I'm going to call that a win.
Neither good, neither bad.
Let's
Pretty
see.
much net zero.
What do I want to do with my bonus action?
Warm Yukikaze's cold bones.
I will break down another first level spell slot.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Sounds good. Leah.
Yes. What color is it?
Gold.
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 We did that before, didn't we?
It's
They haven't seen it yet.
You haven't?
your team seems confused.
Yeah.
What could it be?
What could it be, indeed? Something I have? I highly doubt it. Let's see, what do we have? Lightning? No, that's not it. Heck.
We might very
necrotic,
well have
no.
finally hit every color.
It's not fire, definitely not. Not Eldritch Blast.
I don't think it's been read yet.
No, it has.
Oh yeah, it absolutely has. I fireballed the heck out of it.
Oh, I miss that.
Silver slashing, so it could very well be piercing, actually. I could try to throw a dagger at it. But the damage would not be worth it. If we manage to hit at all, because throwing daggers is definitely not something Leah is good at. I have a hand crossbow, but it's not... I mean, I wouldn't be able to fire it this round, so it wouldn't be worth it. I think I'm just gonna continue preparing. Something I feel like I can do.
Nope, we've hit all but one. Okay, you're gonna continue preparing in case it turns clear.
Yeah.
Okay. You had already tried to devour somebody on the last one.
I'm likely gonna have to remember that prepared action for the next session because there's only 6 minutes left.
Yeah, I think so.
It's gonna be so close to dead. If I only had not succeeded that save.
Okay. Bulbury.
Oh, God damn it.
Goal.
It's the last thing I freaking need.
Whenever I hear her name, I expect it to be like a full slice of brie cheese.
Rude. Don't be mean.
What do you mean? That brie cheese is delicious.
Brie is delicious, but she's full brie.
As opposed to half brie.
She was the heir apparent until she wasn't. Hasn't got. Oh, it was if it changes color. She was gonna cast Chromatic Orb. That's right. She had prepared that. So nothing that. What is she gonna do? What is she gonna do? D6. 3. So. 3, 1, 2, 3 fire damage, which, you know, kind of makes sense that she would try that against the gold. So she's going to throw this Chromatic Orb, and there's gonna be a burst of fire that the creature's going to ignore. Huh. Not that. And on her turn... Oh. You could try the Black Tentacles again. That seemed to help last time. Within 90 feet? Yeah, let's do that. Just gonna do Black Tentacles again. Oh no, not what I wanted. Boom. So. The tentacles are going to rise up all around you, Jebel. These very octopus-like shadowy tendrils are going to burst forth from the stone below you, and they're going to rise up and wrap themselves around parts of this creature's flesh. And what you're going to notice is that the spot around you beneath your feet does not burst with tentacles. You are, like, left in this untouched area with the tentacles all around you. Jebel, your turn, and it seems like you're gonna be the last person for tonight.
It's still gold.
It's still gold.
I'm gonna try attacking it. See what happens.
Okay. What are you attacking it with?
Need tentacle wings.
Oh, okay.
That's 23 to hit.
23 will hit the body.
That is 10 magical bludgeoning.
10 magical bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other damage type?
2 magical piercing.
Okay. It seems to be immune to both of those. It does not react.
Okay, well, nothing else around me. That's it. I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay. Then I'm going to say that we will start next time with Lara Mendes. This was a very, we got very close to finishing the fight this time.
Oh my gosh.
So close to dead. If only I had rolled better and it hadn't saved.
If it hadn't saved, definitely probably would have finished it.
It must have like 4 health then. Because Cyrus did 16 damage after that.
This freaking battle is going into 3 episodes and change.
Yeah.
It literally needs to get hit like once.
Alright, so...
If it wasn't for the fact I'd spent teleport, I could have bonus action hit it with Radiant.
gotta be Raiken.
I'm going to release Jebel, because he said he needed the hard stop right now. Or Guaco, excuse me. Guaco said he needed the hard stop.
Yeah, I was like, oh, did Jebel do it too? Like,
No,
no,
it was
it's
just you.
me.
Sorry.
Appreciate
But I am going to pull Malachi into the closet to talk to him.
Okay. I'll see you guys next time.
You
Bye.
Guaco.
Bye, Guaco.
I am also going to head off now.
Alright.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off too.
Malachi.
Yellow.
So, failed all 3 death saving throws. Or rather, you failed the only one that was left to you because the thing was able to crit, and when it crits, it deals 2 death saving throws. It deals 2 failures. So, very unfortunate. Not your fault, so don't worry about that. But it happens sometimes. Combat is lethal.
That's part of playing a game.
Now, the party, as they said, does have 1 minute in which they can cast Revivify, and they have the resources to do that. So, don't hang up your cloak just yet, because it's very probable that you'll still survive. However, your character is still, for the moment, dead. And to that end, I want to talk about what happens that your character experiences, if that's alright.
Okay.
So, the creature lifts you in its grasp, and, clutches you tightly. It's swinging you around in the air, and finally you just feel the last bit of your strength slip away. The room, which had already been dim to your eyes as you were barely holding on to consciousness, finally goes entirely dark, and you feel a coldness wash over your body. Starting from your toes and reaching up towards your head. Almost as if you're being dunked slowly into an icy cold lake. And as this coldness reaches the top of your head, you feel as though you can see the water of this icy cold lake above you suddenly. As if, more than just feeling this way, you now truly are being dunked into icy cold water, and above you you can see the shimmering reflection of light, broken up by the ripples on the surface. And slowly around you these form into points of light, multiple colors, yellows, blues, reds. And you find that they are stars as you drift through blackness. And you find that this is familiar to you, as you had experienced something similar to it in the dungeon, in the lair of the Lich, when the party had been mind-controlled by the statue. It feels eerily similar to that. And as you find yourself drifting through this sea of stars, you eventually find that below you, like the ocean floor, you see a land of whitish gray stone buttes and spires come into focus slowly as though out of the murk, and you feel that you are falling toward this field of uneven, rocky ground. And after several moments of drifting, you feel you touch down, your foot landing hard on true stone, on a surface. You find that you are clothed very simply in a nondescript robe, one that you don't remember ever wearing. Your body seems to be completely free of the scars, cuts, markings that you had received throughout your training and throughout your battles. You find that any pains or aches, any lameness to any of your joints is gone. You feel spry and healthy. And you feel very alone as you stand on this plain, seemingly in twilight, as the stars hover over. You no longer seem to be underwater, but on a field without grass. And far ahead of you, you do see one spire of rock rising high above the others, and it seems to be a broken tower, as if a castle keep, miles distant from you. And as you stand in this otherwise empty field, you suddenly begin to hear whispers as of voices around you. Some seemingly familiar, others entirely foreign to you. None of them seem to be addressing you directly. They seem to be all talking perhaps to themselves, questioning, what have I forgotten? What have I left to do? People still need me. Messages like this, carried on the wind. And you find yourself drawn toward this tower. And as you begin walking toward the tower, after a few minutes, perhaps, you feel another presence with you, beyond the voices which have continued to follow you on the wind. You feel as though someone walks beside you, and as you turn and look, you see someone who resembles your father, Ryuzaki.
Is he just standing there? Or
he is walking alongside you, looking toward the tower as you are. And as you notice him, he looks toward you, addresses you, and there is sadness in his eyes. He says, "Yukikaze, I did not expect to see you here." I had hoped you would not walk this path for a long time.
But why are you here? My memories.
Sometimes, despite our desire to change fate, there is certain pain that is unavoidable. You are on the path, trying to stop these chromatic dragons, the children of Tiamat, following in the footsteps of our god Bahamut, and this is honorable. However, unfortunately, shortly after you left, we were visited by Shasharin. Many died.
Wait, I'm sorry, say it again?
After you left, we were visited by Shasharin. Many died.
But Shasharin... Why was Shasharin out in the desert?
Shasharin rose from the eastern coast and traveled across the country.
And just
we were
happened...
in her path.
And just decided to wipe you out.
It has long been Shasharin's desire to wipe out the Dragonborn who follow in Bahamut's path, who revere the champion Shagrazir. We are the last remnant of her defeat a millennium ago. More would have perished were it not for the Dragonborn of Arcosia.
Father, I have not given up on life. Even though it may upset the Raven Queen, our group is very powerful, and I do believe that hopefully they will be able to bring me or stop me from dying completely or permanently.
Good. I am glad that you do not wish for your path to end yet. I had hoped you would say as much. Beware the Dragonborn of Arcosia. Something is not right.
The Dragonborn of Arcosia. Beware, the saying as in the ones that we meet, or
The soldiers who stayed at the camp. Their mission is something I do not understand.
really?
They did not fight Shasharin. They drove her off with words.
Interesting.
I do not know what this means, but something seemed amiss. My wounds claimed me shortly after Shasharin left, so I do not know exactly what was exchanged between the leader of those soldiers and the ancient Black Dragon. But I know I do not fully trust it. She seemed intent on our destruction, and that she would give it up after simply speaking with this man. Something else is going on, Yukikaze. Be wary.
That would also explain why the seat of Bahamut got attacked too, if there was something already going on.
I don't know what to believe at this time. I do not have enough of the information. But I can share with you what I saw, and give you my warning. I believe you will return to the land of the living. Now is not your time.
These are heavy tidings you give me, Father, and I don't even know if the dragon did pass by there, if the storms would have protected us anyways. But
now is too late to worry of ifs and maybes. Now is the time of action, Yukikaze. You have the power to save the world.
I'm sorry, it's just always the thought of doing better and what I could have done to not have had the outcomes that have happened.
There is no way you could have predicted that, my son. I do not blame you, and I do not want you to blame yourself. I lived a good life. I led the tribe well, and I leave it in good hands. When you are finished with your objective, you too can be of the many hands that lift the tribe from the sands. But I ask you not to mourn my passing. Celebrate my life. Soon I shall join Bahamut.
I will, Father.
Of course, if you find a way to bring me back, I would not say no.
I forget just now, what that kind of... Was Bahamut ever against resurrection, or...
No. The only one who really cares is the Raven Queen, and she mostly concerns herself with undeath.
Okay.
Resurrection isn't, like, sacrilege. She just believes that if someone dies, it was probably their time.
Gotcha.
But if someone is resurrected, by the spell perhaps, for instance, then perhaps again, it was not their time. Otherwise they would have stayed dead. So, you do not know her, and you have not studied her. So you are not certain. You can have whatever assumptions you wish to have. It is perhaps fitting that Yukikaze assumes that she does not like resurrection. But she is not, diametrically opposed to it. She is opposed to undead.
Gotcha. Alright. There are many mysteries. Okay, so to continue, there are many mysteries in the world, Father, that I'm still discovering on my journey with the party. There may be an answer, but I cannot make any guarantees. But I will, I will always do my best.
I know you will. You have always made me proud, Yukikaze. Will continue to do so. This I know. Walk with me and enjoy the scenery, such as it is, until your friends find a way to end this turmoil.
There is one other thing.
Ask.
Do you know where the tribes would have gone? Or no, actually, I would know where the tribes would have gone in time of great trouble, right?
Yeah, but it's probably just away from wherever they think the trouble is. The thing is that there's no hiding in the desert, especially from an airborne creature.
Alright,
because
so
there's nothing to hide behind or beneath.
Gotcha.
It is at this time that you are reminded of the conversation you had with the Kageboshi before you left Tuka. When you told him that the tribe went into hiding and he seemed very troubled.
Yeah, that's right.
It's probable that he knew that that message was code for don't worry about what happens to us, keep going, which is why he didn't trouble you by translating it for you.
Yeah. Alright, well, I would have asked, like, was there a good amount of people that survived, or if there was. Which what he said was...
Many people died.
Yeah, many died, but not everyone.
The majority of the tribe still lives. Vast majority. It would have been much more grave had the Arcosian soldiers not intervened.
So, from this point until the party revives me, if they are able to in time, I am just going to be journeying with my father through this scenery, right?
For now, yes. I might have more depending on what's going on next time. But this is, like, the important thing.
Okay.
Hopefully this doesn't come completely out of nowhere, since a lot of hints had been dropped.
No, it isn't. Like, all the stuff that went on, Dukakaze was going to hope that it didn't happen,
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, yeah, just, I don't want to believe that terrible things befell my tribes while I was gone, but I know that they could take care of themselves while I'm gone, but it's just shitty, that's all. It's just shitty.
Well, if you find a way to resurrect your dad, he says he'll take it.
That's right. Yeah. Make sure I revive him the right way, though.
There's only, like, 4 resurrection spells.
Well, I mean, like, in the sense of, like, he's not brought back as something that's not supposed to be back,
Yeah.
There's not going to be any nastiness.
Yeah. Alright. Unless you have anything else, I'm good with that.
Alright, yeah. It's nothing I can think of offhand. I might, if I do think of something major, do you mind if I ask you before the next session?
Sure.
Okay.
I'd write this stuff down too, just so you don't forget.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
just
gonna
me.
have to. Alrighty.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now.
Okay.